Hello, sales fellows. Fastest way to learn sales videocast number 6. Welcome to the show, guys and girls. I'm your host, Saqib Irfan, and let's begin as usual with a motivational quote first, followed by the main content of the show. And today's quote that I'm sharing with you is by someone we don't know, but we are all familiar with his work. His name is Bram Stoker, an Irish author from 1897 era, and he wrote the evergreen Gothic novel Dracula. So we all know Dracula, and he's the man behind it. And Bram once said, "We learn from failure, not from success. We learn from failure, not from success." And that brings me right to the topic of the show, which is the step 5 in building the healthy self-image. In total, we're going to have 15 steps, and today we're going to break down the step number 5, and which is essentially to start anything that you're thinking about doing and take that small step, right? Break it down into small steps. Don't worry about the bigger picture. It breaks us down when we see, when you, let's say you have to travel from Toronto to Vancouver, for example, right? If you look at that way, 6,000, 5,000 kilometers, it's going to break your back, right? Essentially, in your mind, it'll be like, not me. But if you break it into steps, okay, I'm going to leave from here, I'm going to see something in Thunder Bay, then I'm going to browse a little bit of Winnipeg, and then I'm going to get into Saskatchewan, I will get into Alberta, Calgary is a beautiful city, and so on and so forth. Now you're breaking them into pieces. And one of my sales manager always used to say, your sales target are so big, and he would be like, no, they're not. If you look at it this way, how do you eat an elephant? You eat an elephant one bite at a time. So that's my recommendation and the tip number 5 in building a healthy self-image, that you start taking that small step first, okay? Just like Muhammad Ali, take his example. If you take his example, of course he did his first punch, right? He practiced first, then he became the legend that he did in the end. But he started somewhere. He started somewhere small, and he took that first step. That's essentially what you want to say. So my recommendation is to start today. Start in the area that you believe you're strong, and that's your strength, and you can succeed in, right? Because once you succeed, you will feel the accomplishment, and as soon as you feel that you've accomplished something and you've succeeded at something, your self-esteem is going to go high, your confidence is going to go up, and once again you're going to succeed into next step, followed by again the cycle will go on, right? You succeed something, then you will have confidence, and then that confidence will make you succeed into next step, and so on and so forth. That is why the role play, I know a lot of salespeople don't like role playings, but I think if you're a new salesperson, role playing is a great tool to use. Use it with your peers, use it with your sales manager, anyone that is around, because it's no pressure selling, right? You have to sell to a person who's not going to buy, who's going to be nice to you, who's going to be easier on you, but you get to practice the drill. Any cricket game, any basketball game, any hockey game when you play, we see them on the ice and we say, they're great players, but we don't see what has happened before that game, how much practice they've put in their life, how much discipline. So that's what I'm asking you today. So if you see a big road, if you make your goal, for example, to be in the president's club of your company or anything like that, or you want to grow your business, you're a businessman, you want to grow your business into 10 times bigger, 5 times, 4 times bigger with this year, you got to start small. You got to play to your strength and make sure that you feel confident and succeed and move on and repeat the cycle. I'll see you on the next one.